Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Animal Lover. So last episode we talked to every single guy, but that's enough right now. I guess that's enough. Looking outside, the sun is beginning to glow a bright orange-red. The sun is beginning to set. My eyes turn back toward Edmund, whose eyes are already fixed toward me. Guys, I say in the middle of the room. It's getting late. I think it's about time to get ready for the transformation. Who has the case just in case it's Edmund? It's in the bedroom. Let me go grab it. Alright. Everyone has gathered into the room. The guys are all staring at each other, mostly at Edmund. Miguel comes back into the room with the cage in his hands. Here we are. Alright, now it could be anyone. I don't think you, Miguel, or you, Charlie, were around when it was Frankie turning into a cat. They had an arbitrary change to Edmund for a reason none of us know about. So I think we should be prepared for anything. Sun's going down. Like, right now. Okay, first things first. My heart freezes up for a second as I see all the guys looking at me for direction. I felt myself naturally fitting into the role of an organizer and leader because I wasn't going to be changing. That meant I could be an anchor point, a place of consistency. But it was extremely nerve-wracking. As it had done before, the weight of my responsibility started to settle on me like a big, uncomfortable boulder trying to flatten me into the ground. We need to have a game plan if it's Charlie who changes. Make out with him until morning. That's a terrible idea, Miguel. You're supposed to be better than that. It could work. Charlie, I swear to God. Just looking out for the group. Whatever. Charlie, do you remember anything about being a bear? I don't. Okay, well, Frankie and Kyle were with me when we were retrieving Charlie as a bear. He seemed calm then. Thought he was asleep. I can't remember. The sun's just about down. Okay. If it's Charlie who changes, everyone rush outside and lock the doors. Who has the keys? I do. Charlie, give them Frankie. Gotcha. Okay, we lock the doors, then we figure it out from there. I say we keep one person on lookout while we grab the nearest hotel room we can find. I'll get Frankie my charge card too, just in case that needs to happen. Sounds good. Now, what we'll need to do is just be ready when the sun's down and dash out of here. Sun's down. What? I spin around to look out the window. The sun is completely set. The orange in the sky is beginning to fade away into blackness. Everyone get ready. Everyone nods and braces themselves. I don't get it. How is it no one this time? I'm absolutely not going to be looking at a gift horse in the mouth on this one. No one here is a horse. How am I supposed to make a joke out of that? Shut the hell up, Kyle. I think I would have liked being a horse. That could have been fun. Though being a dog was cool too. People love dogs. Lucky, did I ever tell you guys I actually got stepped on once? Whoa. Oh my god, are you kidding? Not at all. I had gotten free from my cage. Edmund takes a second sip from his soda. The mother was a busy business-like woman. She was looking for her shoes in a hurry while wearing those black stockings that make it look like she had a weird leg tan. I never processed it like that at all, the weird tan leg thing. But yeah, I guess I can see that. Well, in the confusion, she stepped on me. That is supremely fucked up. Guys, that's scary. So what happened? I don't know, I died. That's kind of the end of that story. Welcome to the pet store as a small baby hamster. Do you know what happened to your old hamster body? Like with that family? Hey guys, not at all. I don't even remember it hurting. It was just like BAM! Then I was someone else. Guys, why the hell isn't one of you guys an animal right now? Edmund sips again. I don't know, couldn't tell you. Same. Why aren't there any stars in the sky? Like, I know we got the street lights outside that make it harder, but there are like no stars. It's called light pollution. Yeah, it's because there are a whole bunch of street lights that make it, I don't know, harder to see. But why? Like, the moon isn't even out. It should be dark enough to at least see a couple of stars. I don't know what to tell you, man. There are just a bunch of lights around here. Plus, I can see a couple of stars. Look over there. I suppose. Wait a second. Where's the moon? Is it not out tonight? Nope. Looks like a new moon. Do you guys think that has anything to do with it? What? The moon was beginning to fade last night when I was holding on to Edmund. The moon's not out anymore. No one's changing. Yeah, actually. When I was a cat, I looked at the moon all damn night. It was a half moon that entire time. Whoa. Holy shit, that might be it. So that means we've got a few days until the next phase of the moon. Sounds like it. Huh. We did it. Silence for just a moment. Yeah, we figured it out. Congrats, guys! Cool. It could still be something else. Well, yeah. Best theory so far, I think. So we're just like the lamest possible version of werewolves then? I don't know, buddy. You turned into a bear. I think I could survive a wolf attack. I don't know about bears. I do not want to go toe-to-toe with a bear. Sure, I guess. Alright then. I'm still fucked up by that getting stepped on thing. Edvin, you know how fucked up that is, right? If I had actually died, I bet it'd be weirder to me. Or not, because I'd be dead. But it seemed fine. As a hamster, you're usually just passing time until you die. Oh, man, that's so depressing sounding. That one just came a little quicker than usual, and it didn't hurt. Cal, you're a small rodent. Did you ever get stepped on? Not like that, I didn't. My tail got stepped on occasionally. Is anyone else weirded out by the fact that they don't have a tail anymore? I was waiting for someone else to say it. Yes, like every damn day. I have to balance just by like balancing. I'm about to fall over. I had to swing my arms or something to compensate for the lack of a tail. It's so weird. Not me. But again, I don't remember jack shit. Would you prefer to? I suppose not. Feels like I just slept for a year. Could have been cool though. Maybe. This is nice. That's cool. None of them changed. Chapter 12, Alone Time. How many chapters are in this thing? Holy crap. I find myself waking up on the couch inside the apartment. The boys are all strewn about the floor in sleeping bags. Last night we had a sleepover. Some old TV shows, a couple of new ones, and a lot of talking over coffee. Emma conked out first. Kyle and Charlie soon after. After Frankie crawled away into the corner to sleep, Miguel and I stared at the ceiling in our retrospective beds, talking about high school, the internet, and animals. Then we fell asleep. I like how to find the boys strewn about the floor as they had been before. Kyle is burrowed underneath his pillow. Miguel is snoring lightly. Edmund is gripping his pillow, hugging it so closely to his body, and furrowing his eyebrows. Charlie is sleeping like a baby, but Frankie is missing from his corner. I look around, half expecting to find a cat sitting on the windowsill. Instead, I find Frankie sitting at the table, frowning at the computer screen, focused and with his fingers hovering over the touchpad, occasionally tapping at the keyboard. Hey, Frankie. Hey, Michiko. What are you doing? I'm trying to get in touch with Adhara online. I think this is a good time to begin a dialogue with her to gain some information. What? Wait, you didn't send her anything, did you? No, of course not. Charlie said it was possible to speak to her through her blog, so I'm finding that right now. Oh, that makes sense. I'm having some trouble, though. Do you know where the blog button is? Huh? Oh, right. You had me fooled there for a second. I think I'm writing a letter for email right now, but I don't think that's the same thing as blogging to someone. Well, we'll see about that. I walk over to look at the computer screen. Frankie has managed to open up a notepad document that says the word blog 4 times, word email, then the word email with a hyphen, and has begun typing a letter to Adhara that reads, Dear Adhara, we need some witch info, lickety-split. Get back to us quickly, the police department. So I'm going to go ahead and say maybe let's let Charlie take care of the computer stuff, or me, or anyone else really. I just need a few pointers. I made it to the internet. I just find out how and where to blog someone. Frankie, not going to happen. You're good at other things. I think we should leave the internet for another day. I'm a quick learner. I got this far, right? If you can name the browsing program on the desktop, I'll show you how to use it. And it's not Notepad? No. WinRAR. Sorry, buddy. Wait, no, it's Internet Explorer. Too late. No, I got it. Come on. Frankie, get the fuck off my computer. The sleepy Charlie cries out from halfway across the room. He's still laid down, eyes closed, pressed into his pillow. Come on, I was getting close. Michiko, please get Frankie off my computer. Use your feminine wiles or something. Frankie, come on. Damn it. Alright, I'm off. I wasn't going to break it. Frankie gets off the computer sullenly. Charlie has already risen from his sleeping bag, fully clothed, and sat in his computer chair. What the hell is this? It's the internet. God damn it, Frankie. I was trying my best. And I guess your best wasn't good enough by about a couple of miles. So you're thinking of sending a letter to Adhara. Edmund says sleepily. Are we awake now? With the way these guys are talking, it doesn't seem like we've got a choice. I'm waking up anyway, so it's okay. Alright then. It's like, oh, you guys, hey, you guys awake? No, man, I want to sleep 5 more minutes. No, you can't. And like that, the apartment comes alive with activity. Morning, boys. Morning, Michiko. As I was saying, Frankie, were you trying to send a letter to Adhara? Yeah? Well, I actually think it's a great idea. You don't say. I do. It'll give us a chance to find out what she knows without getting too close or being in her proximity. You know, she says she lives outside, but how does she use the internet? Huh? Does she make like a little house and then like wired electricity and everything? Or I don't know how she's doing it. In reality, we could probably say whatever we want without being turned into frogs or whatever. I'd avoid it though. What? I'm saying that this isn't as dangerous. We don't need to worry for our lives this way. That makes sense. What are we going to send her? Let's see. Why don't we start with, hello, Adhara? Or something peppier, like, hey there! Or, sup? How are you doing, Adhara? I think we'd better address her as her online name, like, hey, no gods, only queens, big fan. I don't know. What do you think, Michiko? Well, how about, hello, Adhara. I feel like that's the more professional way. Because, hey there, that's too much. Because that's like talking to a friend. Sup. And he's like talking to a friend again, like casual. How are you doing? It still feels like you're her friend. And this one's just too much. Hello, Adhara. Alright, we've got that out of the way. Then we'll open with, listen to Evan's, listen to Frankie's, listen to Kyle's, listen to Miguel's, listen to Charlie's. My god, why does it matter? Listen to Miguel, because I love Miguel. How about this? How real is magic really? Like, are we talking turn people into dog status? How does a person turn into a dog? No. Edmund. How about, I was wondering, how is that a Wiccan is able to cast spells? Is it real? How does it work? I'm fascinated by the subject. Frankie? Tell me everything you know about spellcasting. I need a full scoop, the real deal, and I need it now. What does Kyle say? I want to get into spellcasting too. I've always believed magic was real and not fake. Where do I sign? That seems kind of legit. Charlie's. If you turn 5 innocent men into... No, fuck no. I think I like Kyle's. I want to get into spellcasting too. I've always believed magic was real and not fake. Where do I sign? That's fine. Alright, the next step. Listen to Evan's suggestion. What about, do counter spells exist? Or does the wielder of magic simply control their subjects without opposition? That seems smart. Frankie, I need a counter spell and I need on the quick on the... Okay, dear lord. Kyle? Try this one. Seeing as magic turned out to not be a total bullshit. I don't know. Just already cussing in it. Maybe if a person is a heartless she bitch. Was it Edmund's? Do counter spells exist or does the wielder of the magic simply control? Sure, yeah, I like his. And then we close out with hoping to hear back from you soon, Anonymous. Are we really anonymous still? Get back to us right away and hurry, for God's sake, hurry. Your wizard friend, Anonymous. Your wizard friend, huh? Follow you, you follow me back. Follow for follow, please respond. Hoping to hear back from you soon. I really like that. Sounds good. So we used majority of Edmonds. Cool. So our letter came out to, hello Adhara, I want to get into spellcasting too. I've always believed magic was real and not fake. Where do I sign? Do counter spells exist? Everyone's beginning wasn't like really good. Kyle's was like the decent one. Do counter spells exist or does the wielder of magic simply control their subjects without opposition? Hoping to hear back from you soon. Alright then, send. That was fun. Sure, yeah, fun. Now what? We just wait to hear back from her, I suppose. Alright then. Well, since we're all gathered here and the ball is in Adhara's court, I think we should talk about living arrangements. This whole operation is going slower than I thought it was going to. I think if you guys are going to continue living here, she replied. What? Well, that was quick. Yeah, is that really her reply? Because, I mean, that was, like, unbelievably fast. Is that what you meant by instantaneous before, Charlie? I agree, that was ridiculous. Well, let's find out. We all gather around the computer to look at Adhara's reply. Not sure how to respond is our achievement. I generally don't know how to respond to this. Like, what the hell? I'd assume this was a spam bot, but if I didn't know any better. But I do. I know who this is. You and your friends better stop harassing me or I swear to fucking God you're going to regret it. That was her. Yeah, that was her. Everyone is silent. The trail seems to have gone completely cold, disturbingly quick. Everyone's acting a little weird about it. Whoever's eyes aren't still locked onto the computer are glancing away nervously. I'm haunted a little bit myself. You think she's bluffing? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. Well, if she's bluffing, then we wouldn't need to worry about her finding us. Yeah, but even then, it means she's on the alert for someone. It's going to be a lot harder to get to her. And this whole thing is going to last much longer than I thought it would. Another moment of unflattering, uncomfortable silence. I imagine everyone else is thinking what to do next. This leaves us in a tight spot. If we're going to make any ground now, it's going to be a lot more dangerous, and I can't be the only one putting myself at risk. I don't know where to go from here. I'm wishing I had the power to make this all better. I'm as scared as the rest of them, but part of me is wishing that we didn't have to be so defeatist about it. Maybe I can change this. I can't have them losing faith now. We're close, and who knows what could happen if someone decides to quit. Hey, who's up for a walk? I thought this was the end. I thought it was going to give me bad ending instantaneously. Because you guys know, I'm so bad at games. Miguel perks up for a moment. Miguel? Sorry. I used to get really excited at hearing that. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you're in then. Yeah, I could go for a walk. Anyone else? Sure, I think we should use this time to think up strategies for dealing with Adhara. I agree. Sure, a walk sounds nice. Anyone know how hot it is outside? Actually, never mind, dumb question. A walk is a great idea. Sounds good. Though I'd really like to cool my head too. I was thinking of going to go see a movie. There are things I'd like to do too. Day off then, it's settled. Cool. Then I will go with Miguel. Duh. As we begin to walk out the door, I see Kyle moving ahead of us. He seems to be in kind of a hungry hurry to get out. Charlie, Edmund, and Frankie all go in a different direction than us. I can hear their talking get quieter as we walk away. Hey, Michiko, before we go, I need your advice. Hey, Miguel, what's up? What do you think of this outfit? Oh yeah, I never asked about the Letterman style jacket. Yeah, it looked cozy and reminded me of a jacket I used to own. I think it's cute on you. But do you like it? What do you mean? You think it's really me? I think it's you. I think it's very you. But didn't he say he wasn't in a team? I'm not totally sure. I kind of want to see what this... I feel as though you could do better. I'm so glad you think so. Oof, chose the right option. Good. Really? I have another outfit. Oh, yeah, one second. I want to know what you think. Oh, that's so cool. He seems excitable. I wonder what he's putting on. Oh, here he comes. That was fast. What do you think? Be brutal. It's... Oh my god, that beanie! Oh, that's so cute. It's great. Yeah, wow, it's very stylish. You think so? Yeah, it's great. Cool, then I'll keep it. So, how are you holding up? That was so cute. I was confused at the shirt at first. I was like, wow, it's very tight fitted on him. But then I saw his beanie and I just finished the whole outfit. So cute. So, how are you holding up? I'm fine, actually. I was going to ask you something. The same thing, sorry. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I don't know that this bombshell hit me as hard as everyone else. Could have fooled me. Why do you say that? You've been pretty quiet this whole time. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess I'm a quiet guy. It's not that I don't have things to say. I just usually second guess what I have to say. Guys like Kyle can go on and on. But sometimes I like to take a break and just listen. No, I get it. That makes sense. I just hope you don't limit yourself too much. I enjoy listening to you. Well, thanks, Michiko. It's good to hear that. So, where are we heading again? Well, I want to take you out to lunch, or maybe even dinner, as things are helping us out so much. Oh, but where are you getting your money? But as you can probably imagine, having a hard time affording that. He is so cute, though. The thought is what matters. Yeah, I suppose that'd be the case. So I asked Charlie for some money to get some food that isn't ramen. He gave me extra so that I could pick up burgers to cook. And I'm going to do that. But I think I have enough here to get something special. So I'm going to head over to the grocery store and you can pick out something you feel like eating. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I mean it's it's as good an excuse as any to get out of the house. No, that sounds fun. Let's do it. Great. Is Dave's Mart still around? Huh? Dave's? It's a grocery store. Or on 3rd Street? I guess not. Alright then, can you show me where we can pick up some food? Yeah, we have a Don's right down the street. That! I jump a little as comment. I can't remember the last time Miguel was that loud. It was very sudden. I'm sorry, that was weird. It's alright, you startled me. But that's the place. I was saying Dave's, I mean Don's. That's the place. I know exactly how to get over there. Alright then. So I began to walk. We spoke like we had just the night before, talking absent-mindedly in a pleasant, calm state of abnegation. Sometimes Miguel would simply point to the buildings and tell me what had remained since he was around and what was completely new to him. He found that a Starbucks had replaced the convenience store he used to go to, but his hairstylist was still around. He told me that girls would compliment his hair a lot, but he never admitted to going to a stylist because then his ass would have been kicked twice as hard and 3 times as fast. He laughed when he said it, but I couldn't help but feel a little sad as he did. Miguel seemed to take a lot of catharsis, is that the word? And relying his less acceptable activities and speaking jokingly about the lengths to which he would have to hide them. I laugh as he talks. Regardless of the sad, dire situation he was in, he seems to be making a genuine effort to make the best of it. He continues as we walk into the grocery store. I've had a manicure, but never a pedicure. Same. Well, actually, no. I've never... I just love how he's like, same, and he's like, no, I'm lying. Sorry. I've never had a manicure. I used to take really good care of my nails, though. I felt like a manicure. I'd always feel really girly working on my toenails, though. That's a shame. No, it's alright. I survived. So, really, they would attack you that hard for liking girly things? Well, yeah. I mean, look, it's great that people are more accepting these days, but that's not how I grew up. I did what I like in secret, and that's okay. What did you want for dinner tonight? So, seriously, cooking and hygiene were girly? That sucks. You had to hide basic fucking habits. It's perfectly alright. Don't you worry about me. I made it. I'm here now with you, talking openly about cooking. What could be better? That is so cute. Oh, he's so cute. But isn't it kind of sad that you had to be secretive to begin with? Not really. I mean, I guess I get it. What do you mean? It was just weird for the time. Things have changed now, but they hadn't back then. A guy like me wasn't that common. Made people feel weird. That's what I feel about, I felt like a lot of people had to hide their true selves until these past recent years when we finally have, same-sex marriage. Yeah. I feel like ever since that was, like, legal, everyone was more open about it. Unless we're already open about it, and I was just not around the internet a whole lot for it. But, you know, I feel like it's more open now that I see more same-sex couples holding hands in public than usual. And it's nice. It's refreshing. I was okay keeping my little can't read. At least I learned to be. It doesn't feel all that sad, I guess. But why would you have to keep yourself in when everyone else didn't? Miguel looked very sad for a second. He smiled half-heartedly to himself and then looked away. Like I was saying, Charlie wanted burgers tonight, but I'd like to see if you like something special. Is there anything you're in the mood for? Miguel, are you okay? I make really great breaded chicken, and it's an easy recipe. Or fettuccine, that could be nice. Is he okay? Miguel, what would you like? Seems off. Miguel. No dinner till Brooklyn. What the hell kind of achievement is that? Yeah? I'd really like to know what's wrong. Please tell me. You just remind me of someone from my past is all. His name was Andrew. You get angry like he did. You've mentioned Andrew. Who is he? He was a person very close to me a long time ago. We were really close when I was confused about my sexuality. What? Wait, I was just talking about this. You were? Still am, I guess. I'm not sure if they have a name for what I am. But that's a different story altogether. Andrew and I were close, but really because there weren't a lot of people to be close to. We're kind of in a relationship, but it never went public and we never called it that. For a while I thought I loved him, but I think it was wrong. I stood up for him once. He was being called gay and getting his ass kicked every other day. Some guys were shoving him around the locker room once. I told them to lay off. They called me gay and punched me real hard. I hit back, split the guy's lip. They really fucked me up after that. Oh. Nothing. You don't normally cuss like that. Caught me off guard. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, there's no other way of saying it. They really beat me up hard. Andrew got away while they did it. For the rest of my time in high school, I got called gay. I was called a faggot, a homo, queer, fudge packer. What the fuck is a fudge packer? Cocksucker, dick licker. I heard every name in the book. Oh my god. I've never heard fudge packer. Yeah. Then one day Andrew came to my house. Turns out his dad was a jackass, a real big one. I had protected him, so he was wondering if he could just stay a couple of hours with me. My dad was not a jackass, thankfully, and made us dinner. We hung out. One thing led to another. We ended up experimenting, and he started coming over more frequently. We became a thing, for a lack of a better term. But whatever Andrew figured out about himself when we were experimenting, I never did. I never did. He would tell me, Miguel, why do you put up with it? you're big and strong like they are. Kick the shit out of them. But I don't think he knew me as well as I thought he did. I don't fight. I don't like fighting. He wanted to fight everything that came at me. But I didn't want that. I so don't. I sometimes wish we could just forget about Adhara. I don't have any beef with her, not like Charlie does. I'm not angry at her. If I could just change back without her and then forget she ever existed, I would. That makes me a pushover. I guess I don't know what to say. It doesn't bother me, not a lot does. Please don't be mad at me, Adhara. I'm okay with the way I live because I just live like that. I was a round peg in a square hole. Why does that give those people the right to hurt you or Andrew? It's best to expect it. If you spend too much time wondering why, it'll drive you crazy. What do you want from me? To get angry? Because I don't want to be angry. I want that to never happen to you again. I want you to know that you were wronged. I don't fucking understand the situation. I don't know what. He got beat up for sticking up for a kid. But he didn't feel like he needed to fight back. I just don't think that you should. I just don't think that should happen to you. That it ever should have happened to you. But it did, and I'm fine. I know you're fine now, but you never said you were fine then. At times I wasn't, but I made it through. Miguel, I think you deserve what happened to you. Why are we talking about what I deserved or not? What happened is past, and now I'm okay. Just tell me it was wrong. I want to hear you say it. It was a fruitcake. I was a fruitcake. I get it. It makes sense. It was weird that I wanted to get a manicure, and it's all still weird now. And I'm glad I was shaped the way that I am. I'm just happy that I actually did like football, and that I like sports, and I like girls. If I had to keep up the trade with, I don't know, basketball or car models, I would have just run away from home. But I'm a freak, and I've learned to live with that because I have actual friends now. I'm fine. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Okay, I don't know what to say. I didn't want to bring it up. I wanted to go home and make you dinner, maybe go out for ice cream. You're not a freak. Don't, please. Was Andrew a freak? Of course not. Then why are you? We're held up to different standards. Why does Andrew get to be who he wants to be and not be a freak? I don't know. That's just not something I know how to answer. Which must mean I'm getting something wrong. I'm sorry for blowing up at you. I know how futile, I don't know, and weird this way of thinking is. I don't want to argue. It's all that's keeping me from wanting to punch something. So you are angry then. The silence passes through us. The tinkling of a bad pop song in the grocery store's PA system is the only thing keeping a ringing out of my ears. I'm only angry when I think about it. You're not a freak, Miguel. I'm probably not a freak, I know. I wish you wouldn't think that. Me too. You know, none of us think you're a freak, right, Miguel? Why are we saying he's not a freak? I'm really confused at what he is right now. I do. That's why I haven't gotten too caught up on the past. Ricky seems to miss his mom. Cal's all bent out of shape about a lot of things from back then. Charlie's angry about a lot of things, but I'm happier here than I've ever been. I didn't have Edmund or Frankie or Kyle or Charlie back then. I didn't have you. I have my dad, sure. And when this is all over, I'm going to make sure he's okay. But I'm happy here. And I'm happy you're here. I'm happy around you. I'm so confused. Miguel and I simply look at each other for a brief silent moment. When we snap out of it, Miguel and I both realize that we've been watering the canned goods aisle for the past 15 minutes. So, dinner then. What did you say you wanted for dinner then? Oh, I didn't. Then, what would you like? I don't understand our situation. Fettuccine? What is that noodles? Oh, chicken. Alright then, first things first. Let's hunt for some breadcrumbs. Right. I love the grocery store with paper bags full of groceries. I don't know our situation. By the time we had checked out, we had finally moved on to lighter subjects. We got to talking about movies and music, the arcade that had disappeared since he'd been around, and the dumpy movie theater that he and his friends would hang out at when they didn't leave town. When we got home, no one else was there. Miguel went to the bathroom while I started putting groceries away in the refrigerator. Miguel emerged from the bathroom, rubbing his hands on his pants. Where do you suppose everyone is? Oh, they're either getting lunch or they're at the ice cream shop. I heard them talking about it while we were leaving. Is that why you mentioned ice cream earlier? Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. It might be a fun place to meet up with the guys later instead of just bumming around here until they returned. Sounds good. Let's do it. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry to have put all that on you at the grocery store. It's okay, Miguel. Chico, I love being around you. I think I need you more than I realized. Excuse me, hold on. He gets closer to me, closing the fridge behind him. And yeah, Miguel. Miguel picks both. I'm all nervous. Miguel picks up both of my hands. His hands are cold from having put the food into the freezer. You're the first person in a long time that makes me want to continue being me. And I can't thank you enough for that. You're incredible and beautiful and dear. Oh, thank you? Chico, will you let me treat you to real dinner when this is over? I'm still so confused about this situation. His thumbs are caressing against the back of my hands. They are rough but cool and they feel pleasant. Of course. Great. Anyway, ice cream then? Oh, sure. Let's go. We left the apartment and began to walk down to the ice cream shop, but we're gonna close it here because I'm a jerk like that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm so confused on Miguel. Like, he said he was confused, but when he experimented with Andrew, he didn't feel what they were experimenting. So does he? I can't tell if he. I don't know his sexual gender. And I feel like this game is a very touchy subject because wasn't one episode about religion. I do not want to step on that situation on my channel. That's one thing. Even with my friends, I don't want to touch that subject because we all believe in different things. We are all different people. I love everybody. I love everybody, all right? No matter what you are, okay? Just know that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.